Hey guys, it's Andrew with City Limits Homestead. Today I am doing a video that I've been telling you guys I would be doing for quite some time now. I'm going to show you how we are going to connect the rain system barrels that I've got to the garden. There will be another video on top of that of the irrigation system that I'm putting in the garden. So yeah, stay tuned. I've got some of the work done already. You guys are going to be watching a little bit of the boring stuff, but I'm going to try and do a time lapse of it so we can get it done a little bit quicker on your end. So yeah, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and let's get our subscribers up there so I can give away a free t-shirt. So remember, 250, I will do a random drawing for a free t-shirt. It'll be the City Limits Homestead logo. And yeah, so guys, let's get to work. So the first thing we got to do is dig a trench. So let's get to it. That was a lot of work. About 35 foot worth of trench. You want your trench to be about a foot deep, so that way nothing happens to your pipe. The way I'm doing it is probably a different way than what you guys would think. I'm doing it for ease. In case something goes wrong in the future, it's easy to fix. So dug my trench. It's about a foot deep, about 35 foot long from the bucket, from the rain collection to the garden. So next, you guys want to go through and knock out all the roots. So sorry about that, but you want to knock out the roots, and so that way you don't have to fight with anything. I'll do a time lapse of me doing that. All I'm gonna do is take a forestry axe, go through, hit them all, and then I will come back through and scrape it out, level out the trench with a shovel. So yeah, it's pretty wet out here today, so it's making things a little bit easier, but because it's wet, the dirt's heavier. So yeah, it's easier to dig, but it's also heavier to lift. So guys, when you're doing this, be careful. Don't overdo your backs. Don't overdo it. Make sure you stop, take water breaks, do what you got to do. Be safe when you're doing stuff like this. All right, so I got all the roots out, got it leveled off in there. Now, you see that pipe there behind me? I'll end up taking that and laying it down in there. So sorry about the neighbors, but it's all part of living in the city. But yeah, I'll glue that together, lay it down and in there, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, got the project bucket. Tell you what, guys, if you don't have a project bucket or something to help you out with carrying all your parts around, get a bucket. It's nice to have. So now we are starting on the garden side. I am doing that so it's a little bit easier. I can finesse it from over here to on where I want it. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Gluing this up. Make sure when you guys glue, you put some pressure on it, otherwise it'll move. Right here is my secret. So I'm going to take this hose and I am going to feed it through here, hopefully. Okay, I got the hose through the other side. Where I'm having issues at is this spring on it. All right, so I probably got about a foot here hanging out. I want that so I can come up and back out of or through the fence, because I don't want to put it in the fence area because I do till it. So I don't want to hit it with the tiller. So you guys will see what I'm talking about here in a few. Take and feed it through your next hose or your next pipe. Make sure you put your connector on there, so that way you ain't got to undo it all and redo it. And guys, if you're doing it when it's wet out, don't be afraid to get a little muddy, because it'll probably happen. Alrighty. So now we gotta clean it up a little bit so we can make our connections. You know, I remember when I was a kid, my dad would be working, busting his butt, and I'd be sitting there playing with the neighbors. The neighbors would be asking me, "What's your dad doing?" And I don't know. I really don't care. But, you know, now, I wish my dad was here. You know, yeah, he's still alive, but I wish he was here to help sometimes. And it's not that he doesn't help me. It's just nice to have a friend to talk to and hang out with sometimes. So, yeah, make sure you push that on so it doesn't come back off. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Something that might make this a little bit easier for you guys is go ahead and take your connectors, glue them onto one side of the pipe. That way you don't forget it. I just forgot one, got it on, and yeah. So, but if you're dealing with a lot more hose than I am, you know, if you're dealing with 100 foot, that's a lot of hose that you gotta pull back out and then put back on. So make sure you remember that one way or the other. All right, so I got about 30 foot here put together. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it in the trench, so that way I can see how much more I need. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You guys can see this will come up and probably pull a little bit more out, and it'll go through there and attach like so. So yeah, All right, guys, you can see I ain't got much left here to do, so I'm gonna have to cut. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some pipe and get it on there. I'm gonna do another 90 sweep right here, just like I did on the other side. And then I got something special that's gonna go on here as well. But also in this video, we're gonna do an unboxing of that. So we'll see how it works and make sure we're happy with it. One thing I like about doing it this way, guys, instead of putting it all together and then gluing it up and doing little by little, just doing it piece by piece like this, is when I do it like this, I can stop, which I will have to here in a little bit, so we'll finish this video another day. It doesn't matter which side, or like this here, I can put that on like that right now, knowing it's gonna have to go up. So doing that down there, everything's where it needs to be. I just got to finish this end, and yeah, so all right, guys, so there we go, all the way to the garden. I probably got about 2 foot sticking out over there now. I will have to cut this hose. I will have to cut the hose, but that's okay. You can pick up a one of those kits, hose repair kit or whatever it is, pretty cheap. So why don't we take a break from doing that, because I gotta go in and get cleaned up here in a second. So we'll finish this up yet this weekend. It'll all still be the same video because, YouTube magic. Boom, we're there. So we're gonna take a break real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of updates that I did here on the rain collection system. So I don't know if you remember, I used to have a green thing right there. That did not work out. It was not putting out as much water as I wanted to. So I did put in a final flush, or a first flush system right there. So it literally comes right off, right into it. I have almost tripled the amount of water that I collect. So when I did that, I got the 3-inch piece for right there. It comes off a 3-inch, so I just did a 3 to a 2, came down, and I put a ball valve right here, so that way when I'm full on the tanks, I can open that up and then close the blue one. The black one would be closed, the blue one would be the blue one would be closed, the black one would be open. So that way I'm not wasting time or whatever, wear and tear, to where it overdoes everything. So I updated a little bit on that, changed the way that the pipe is. I put right here, put some pantyhose in there, so that way mosquitoes and everything can't get in there. Did that on everything, all the openings. Yeah, so that's the update on that. If you guys haven't seen that video, go back. It is a I believe 6 or 7 video series that you guys can go back and watch. So, but yeah, everything's connected. This is final. I'm happy with it. With this black one here, once I open that up, it goes down the downspout just like it should, and out to the street. Also, after a rain, I will open it up, flush out the water for the granules and stuff to go out that way. Up here, the blue one there, that turns on and off so it doesn't come down and into the rain barrels. And then I've also got this here so I can empty it out at the end of the season. So yeah, but guys, that's our break. We'll get back to work right now. All right, guys, so I kind of measured it out with what I need. I'm gonna cut my hose because I got way too much hose here. So we'll go ahead and cut this. I went and got one of those repair pieces for it. At least I hope I can cut it. All right, so I got it cut. I'm gonna take the heat gun. I'm gonna warm this up, make it a little bit easier because it is kind of chilly out. Make it a bit more pliable here. Take our piece. Warm it up again. So now that we got that on there, it's quite simple. You just make sure that when you do this, make sure it's in far enough that you can get a hold of it. So that way you got a good bite on there. Then you put your screws back in. And you crank them down tight. And that right there gives us a good seal. Make sure you put your O-rings back in there. It does come out. But put that in there so you get a good connection. So, yeah. We'll get this connected up. And it's just a test right now, but we're gonna see if we get water down there. So, yeah, we got water. So we got to fill in the trench. I'm sure that there will be more pressure with the more water I get in to the tanks. So, yeah, we did it. I'm going to fill in the trench and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so that is putting in the water line to the garden. Pretty simple. Well, hard work, but simple in method. Now, I work a full-time job, and you know, they say that you want to water your garden early in the morning, all of that stuff. The reason why you water early in the morning is so that way the sun can dry things out, so you don't get mold and mildew and stuff like that, fungus in your garden overnight. So what I did to make things a little bit easier so Megan doesn't have to wake up so early is I bought a smart home timer. It's supposed to connect to your Wi-Fi, and you set a time and it waters your garden for you. So I said I was going to be doing an unboxing in this video. Go ahead and open this thing up. Of course, right on top you've got your instructions. It says you should be able to set this up in 10 minutes. This here is your Wi-Fi connector, so this will end up going next to a window close to the faucet. So yeah, here is the piece that connects to the water line, I guess. We'll open up the last little box here. Okay, that's the wire for this. Make sure that that is it in this box. Yeah, it doesn't sound like there's anything else in there, so. And there is nothing else. But yeah, let's get this. It does take 2 AA batteries, I believe, for it, so that are not included. Make sure, I know I saw it somewhere, it might have been in the instruction manual. It does say, or other things that I've had have said it that come outside, not to use rechargeable batteries, but also you want to use the lithium batteries for outside, which they last a little bit longer with the changes of temperatures. They're better in the low temperatures and in the high temperatures. But yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I think it's Ranchero Smart Hose Timer right there. Looks like a decent product. It feels kind of heavy, so I will get it connected and we'll go from there. So there we go, guys. That's connected. I still got to put batteries in it and stuff like that, but that is what I am using. I will put batteries in it, and then I will get everything set up inside, and I'll let you guys know in a future video how it works, if I like it. But I don't see why I won't, because I won't have to wake up nice and early before, you know, and then, or come out here before work and turn this on and try and remember to turn it back off. So if you guys like my content, my videos, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell button to notify you. If we can get up to 250 subscribers, guys, I'm giving somebody a free t-shirt. So let's get it up there. Send these videos out to your friends, your family. Let's get it out there. Right now it's all about gardening, getting water to the garden. I've got plants downstairs in the basement that I'm growing from seedlings. We're going to be planting again here soon. I think next week we will be starting some more seeds. So we'll be doing that, and I'll go over with those with you guys. So yeah, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Guys, remember, God loves us. God bless. I'll be praying for y'all.